Barbara Struncova vanished while living in Costa Rica. And for 7 agonizing years, friends and family have searched for answers. Did she leave her boyfriend and run away with someone else? Is she hiding somewhere? Or did Barbara suffer a more gruesome fate? In this Crime Watch Daily investigation, we set out to answer the lingering question, where is Barbara? We begin in a surfer's paradise called Playa Tamarindo. Barbara Struncova was a Czech native but a citizen of the world, a passionate traveler who came here with her American boyfriend Bill Ulmer looking for a different way of life. We had no trouble finding friends who remember them well.
Very amicable, you know, really nice guy, very outgoing, well-spoken, charming.
She was kind, she was smiling, she was a beautiful person.
When they weren't surfing, Bill and Barbara worked together at this shop owned by Christian Booze.
Bill, he used to be a really nice guy, really friendly, really good talker, sell everything fast.
They lived in this house, only steps from the beach, with 2 other couples, including Christina Hughes.
Barbara was a sweetheart. She was very funny, very enjoyable, very easygoing. He didn't really go out. He just surfed and went to bed.
Sounds like they'd found their own slice of heaven. But we also tracked down another roommate who tells a different story, and she asked that we conceal her identity.
Relationship was on the rocks. She wanted one thing and he wanted another. Before Barbara went missing, the status was that if Bill didn't get his act together as far as, settling down with Barbara, that she would be leaving him.
Other friends also began to notice signs of trouble.
She was the breadwinner in the relationship, and so with her leaving, he would be kind of left on his own.
As far as I knew, with Barbara, she came from a pretty well-established family. You know, there's money in her family.
I actually asked him, hey, are you guys still together? And he said, man, I'm with her because of the money. She's not pretty, but I can be with her in bed. It's just all about the money. And I look at her like, wow, that's so empty of you.
She had mentioned that she was going to leave that following April.
On the night of December 4th, trouble in paradise reached a breaking point. According to friends, Bill and Barbara joined a group of Czech tourists for dinner and drinks.
They had all gone out that evening. Bill was tired and he wanted to go home early. He wasn't having fun because he didn't speak Czechoslovakian.
She stayed and ended up drinking and being social with her friends.
When Barbara returned, according to Bill, they got in an argument. She told him that she was going. She went to the Caribbean side with her Czechoslovakian boyfriend.
She packed her things in the middle of the night and left him with her friends and went down south.
The next morning when everyone woke up at the house, Bill had said she had left.
Bill was alone, broke, and devastated.
He told me she was a crazy and that she left him for another guy, and he said, you never know a person until they leave you.
And I was like, what? I was like, what are you telling me? He's like, yeah, she came home last night. She was very drunk. She packed all her stuff, and she went somewhere to the Caribbean with his boyfriend who came from her country. We all felt sorry for him, and we believed him.
2 days later, Bill borrowed a car in a desperate effort to bring Barbara back.
He said that he was going down south to look for her.
But his broken-hearted search proved fruitless. To most, it seemed the romance had simply run its course.
We knew that she wanted a family and to be married, and he didn't want that.
So for me, that was a really surprise, but I said, okay, it's her life, I respect that.
But we discovered that pity soon turned to suspicion.
There was a lot of information that didn't add up.
This was very strange.
When a far more sinister clue began to surface.
It sent a shock through this town.
Up next, the desperate search for Barbara continues, and someone else was about to disappear as well.